There's sex in every line and every scene. Yeah, it's very sexual. Measure for Measure is a play with a lot of highly sexualised people, a lot of whom don't know they're highly sexualised until the play starts. And it is a play that it's very difficult to direct without talking about sex. We're told by the Duke and by Angelo, who he leaves in charge, that there is a problem of licentiousness in the city of Vienna. We don't see an awful lot of licentiousness. The play thinks about the licentiousness and where is the depravity actually centred. There's a lot in the play which is about control and manipulation, testing boundaries, and I was trying to find a sexuality that maybe was a metaphor for some of these issues, some of the themes that the play throws up. And it seemed to me that sado-masochism was sort of in that area, a form of sexuality that can be a game and can be just fun. And if you're doing it, that's what it is. And if you're outside it, it can feel a little bit threatening and a little bit edgy. Something that feels threatening in a way that probably just having a prostitute in a sort of bosomy blouse doesn't really do it anymore. The worst sin that anyone commits in this play is to not know themselves, to not really know themselves. And so when you have a character like Angelo, who does not admit to having any form of sexual desire and then encounters it, he has no capacity to manage his own feeling. And I think the play sets down a challenge, which is if you set up rigid rules and you set up cultural and social frameworks that don't allow for the fact that people have very primal urges, you are putting people in an impossible position. It is impossible for them to live by the law because the law makes it impossible for them. And I think that's what's really interesting about the play, is that contradiction. To me, it was very important that there were no baddies in this play. I think that what's extraordinary in this play is that everyone is trying to do their best. And I believe that Angelo is genuinely trying to do his best, and he's suckered by his own feelings. But I don't think that he sets out to be a hypocrite. I think he falls into it. It's really hard to know what you do as a woman director because you've no experience of being a man. So